We do firmly believe that Scotland can become the next Silicon Valley.
Are you looking forward to your presentation?
Yeah, it's something a little bit different. So it's branded up as a fireside chat with Daniel. So it's good to be able to just sit down and talk about what we've done, what we've achieved, and tell a little bit of our story. And hopefully there's some people in the audience that get value from it and move it forward. And as we're just saying, we do firmly believe that Scotland can become the next Silicon Valley. But it's about the startups, it's about the young people taking control, keeping in control.
The young entrepreneurs,
yeah.
And it doesn't necessarily mean young entrepreneurs that are techies. Techie is just one sector. There is so many entrepreneurs, even in the creative industries, in the manufacturing industries, that could really change Scotland. Scotland was the start of the Industrial Revolution.
Scotland
Why not?
That's the book is Scotland Invented the Modern World, and I think it can reinvent the modern world again.
And we just need some people who are prepared to put their neck on the line and just go do it.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Fantastic, we'll get loads of people here. It's nice.
Right. Yeah, good.
Hey.
This is all
Coming in.
It's all a bit dramatic, standing out.
I know.
I know it is, like
Yeah.
the entrance and...
My background is graphic design. I love graphic design. I love making content.
I always knew that business was something that I wanted to do. 29 Studios was really born out of a big failure. One of our biggest failures has actually became one of our biggest successes.
Talk about failure and talk about how that actually should be treated as equal. So failure and success for me should be treated as equal. We shouldn't be afraid to say that we failed at something. We've had a failure, a big, massive one, but we wouldn't be sitting here if we didn't have that. My biggest lesson was never give up control of your business. Don't take money just for the money. It needs to be really a good fit. If you look for money, you'll get advice. If you look for advice, you'll get money.
So if there's, I don't know if there's anyone wanting to get involved in video in the room, but if there's anyone that wanted to get started with video in 2017 and gain traction like you have with the show, I think this kind of leads into what you're trying to do in the future. What advice would you give to them?
The worst thing you can do is just create content, push it out. Stage one is what's the strategy? And once you've nailed that, then you start to think about the content. It's getting it into the distribution platforms that are relevant, and then it's analyse it to hell so that you're getting results from that.
It's more than just go out with a camera and shoot content.
Just want to present you with this and then we'll wrap up.
That's really kind of you, thank you.
Yeah.
You can go in the pile bar.
Thanks very much, Daniel.
Here,
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Some feedback we got, I think, was the honesty about failure and success. And one woman said that she's never been to any event that people talk so openly and honestly about their business, and genuinely trying to give people a little bit of insight to just how hard it can be and how you have to really work really hard, because I can see that in the background
and
I'm like,
big lows and
really
big
hard.
highs and big lows, and we're going to have more big highs
But-
and big lows.
But if you really know, it's a bit cheesy, but if you really do love what you do, you'll just keep pushing through. You'll find a way and you'll do whatever it takes. So as an entrepreneur, you'll truly find out if you're in it as a real entrepreneur and you've got something that you really believe in when you start your own business, because it's the toughest job in the world, but it's also most rewarding as well.